Well, hello, everyone. This is Amber, your terrific Tuesday $1 Million Messenger, calling you from the greater Phoenix area. And boy, oh boy, if you watched the World Series last night, you were up late, very late, because I'm still on Pacific time here in Arizona. We will be on Mountain time this weekend. This weekend, I think, is when y'all change time and we stay the same. So if you didn't know that, some factoids for you is Arizona never changes their time. So half the year we're on Pacific and half the year we are on Mountain. But if you stayed up and you watched, I just love watching champions win. I love champions be forged through stretching past what they thought they could. I love watching the finish line. And I think everybody loves to watch the finish line, right? And that's why so many people stayed up so late last night, because they wanted to see who was going to win. They had come that far. They wanted to see somebody cross the finish line in the game last night. Clearly it wasn't the final game, but we're getting there. But the Dodgers pulled it out. So many innings into it, I did not stay up late. The last inning I saw was the 15th inning. And so as it kept going, I started thinking, you know, what nobody talks about is those guys, you, other champions, $1 million sales directors in the middle. The mess in the middle is what I want to talk to you guys about today, because we love watching the finish line. We love seeing the champions dance. We love Rocky Balboa at the top of the stairs with his hands in victory in the air. But not a lot of people post pictures of the messy middle. Not a lot of people talk about the doubt, the fear, the want to even just give up in the messy middle. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, because I feel like that's where champions are made, is in the middle. You know, it's about the journey. It's about the vision. And sometimes it feels way bigger than your evidence. And sometimes you're doing the calls. Sometimes you're doing the reach out. Sometimes you're reaching out to customers and you're not getting any results. You're making, you're doing all of what you should do, doing 56 reach outs, doing all the booking calls versus text, and nobody sees it yet. You're not seeing the results yet. It's not a sign to stop. Let's be clear. It's the exact sign that you're building something real. Every powerhouse director, in my perspective, I haven't met many sales directors, that don't get terminated for some odd crazy reason, and any top sales directors that I admire, they didn't rise because their life was cheering from them from the beginning. They rose because they kept going when it felt like silence. They kept going when they were getting no's. They kept going when they had postponements, cancellations, reschedules. They kept going. Seeds do their best growth underground when nobody can see what's happening. So just because your results aren't visible doesn't mean there's not about to have explosive growth. God didn't give that. Sorry, my dog's coming in. He's so cute. You heard him. He's talking to me. God didn't give you a vision your vision to the crowd. He gave it to you. The dream was whispered to your heart on purpose, not to anyone else's. So stop waiting for confidence to show up first. Move like yes already belongs to you. Act like the finish line has already been crossed. Tell the story like the orders have already you've already got them today. Lead today from the woman you're becoming, not from the numbers that are not there yet. Lead today from the woman you're already becoming, not the numbers that you're sitting in. That is a difference maker. Middle seasons are created. Champions are created. This is where you become unstoppable. This is where your $1 million self is forged. So if you're tired, good. If you're stretched, perfect. If you feel like it's bigger than you, you've nailed it. Because guess what? The vision should scare you a little. It should excite you a lot. And if you keep going, your proof is coming. Your applause is warming up backstage. Do the work today like you already earned it, because guess what? You have. You absolutely have. If you think about, had either team quit in the 9th inning, where would the game have went last night? Guess what? They didn't quit. They kept going. They created what should have been the finish line, became the messy middle for them. And a team forged through last night. And so therefore, we've got an amazing World Series going on, an amazing proof of watching two teams, and one will cross the finish line with their hands raised high because they did the work in the middle when nobody was watching. They forged and did the batting cage. They did runs. They did sprints. They did fielding exercise. They did muscle memory techniques when nobody was watching. So here's a call for you today to show up in the messy middle, to do the things and speak of things as if it already happened, and walk and lead as the woman who won today. So either way, hopefully this calls you higher today, and hopefully this is a blessing for you today. This is Amber Towne, your Terrific Tuesday $1 Million Messenger, signing off. Have an amazing Tuesday.